Hello, hello. Kind of debating on which one to do, whether I do all of them, but I may end up doing all of those weapons just as one set and just see if we can push through. I wouldn't know what to call the videos, but if it works out, Thor will be in the thumbnail, and so will the other incarnations of Thor, including that fantastic Thor right there. Nipples! With Thunderstrike, which is one of the weapons. And of course we then got Jesus, Thor's axe and my axe. Sorry, and then we got a different incarnation of Thor's hammer, which I thought was just pretty cool, so I thought I'd pop that in anyway. But of course we're gonna have Thor, whether it be this design or the or just a more flat design. I don't really know. I don't really know. Like that. I mean, it's a pretty good design right there without having all the sci-fi type, not sci-fi, but weirdly built kind of job. I mean, I suppose it'll be fine. This is getting the handle down because I'm not really sure how to do the handle. If I could draw on this, I'd be able to show you, but I can't. So Thor, because I'm not gonna have it. I'm gonna be basically going to comic book origin for the thing, as opposed to you know. Or I can make the Infinity Gems and just talk through some stuff. Or once again, I could make Stormbreaker, which is a Beta Ray Bill's hammer. If you don't know who Beta Ray Bill is, he's a horse-faced alien who was given Stormbreaker by Odin because he stole Mjolnir. I'm just going to call Thor's hammer Mjolnir because I can't be bothered to pronounce it properly all the time. I think, just a quick easy one, I might just make I'll do Thor's hammer. Just because. I'm not gonna do any like plane modeling, but I'm just gonna go balls deep because it's a cube basically. It's a rectangle, just a bit of fanciness. I may do the handle first though, just to get that out of the way, because it's a cylinder with some inlays and different bends and twists and what have we. So if we just, you know what? Nah, bugger it. Let's do the hammer part first. Let's get a basic shape down of rectangle. I'll obviously make this a little bit easier with the old stuff. So just make on top view because I feel like that's too wide still, but yeah. I mean, height wise it's fine, length wise not so much. I think because it's a rectangle, the length should be the same as the height, like that, and then this can be brought down to about 20. Now we have a box. Don't really know how to do this, but kind of just trying to pull it out my ass actually. You know what? No, let's make the Infinity Gem. Yes, it's this type of indecisive goodness that you can expect from Let's Build. Let's Model. Shit. Because Infinity Gems are a lot easier, it's just getting the textures right. So I'm going to show you how to make crystals. or at least some crystalline shapes. Obviously, let's check that our renderer is on mental ray, because that's what we need for this, really. And let's start by going to extended primitives. Extended primitives? No, it's in standard, isn't it? Geosphere. And what a geosphere is, it is made out of trigons? Because it's not polygons, it's trigons. It's just saying trigons weirdly. And add about 2 segments like that. Take off smooth. And then literally all we need to do is go to W perspective and scale this in like that. That's basically it, and then we can scale it down as such, then scale it every which way like that. So I'm gonna make all shit. How many are there? Oh, I'm supposed to be a comic book nerd. 6. There's 6 of them. I don't know where most of these are, by the way, because obviously the ones in the films are different colours to these ones here. So I'm gonna just, when I do this, I'm gonna change them and rename them, just so I can keep in my head what they are. This is gonna be the mind gems. That's red. Trust me, they're gonna look a lot better. But the easiest way to do is 6 of them, so we can just shift drag that up to 5 like that. F6. Let's rename them quickly. Reality is kind of an orange. It's kind of shit brown, that, isn't it? Oh, let's take it off. Put on shaded. No, we're gonna have to like custom color it or something. Is that a custom color? Let's go for a nice. Let's go for a. That color. Let's go for a nice. Why is it? You know, I'll bear with it. And that's power gem. Let's get that to yellow. Why are my colors looking so just looking really Let's go in here. Let's just lighten it and drag that in. Add a little bit more green to it. Let's add a little bit more red to it, and let's give it a bit more blue like that. There's orange, and yellow. We can just simply just go along like that. It's nice looking. It's not yellow either. Jesus Christ. Jesus. You know what? Bugger it. You know it's gonna stay like that because I've named it right. I'm gonna rock you right. Space Jam. Space Jam. White lines. Vision seemed to blow my mind. Time Gem is blue. The pen is blue. And this will be the Soul Gem. Ah, yeah. I really like some soul music. So here we got gems, right? Here we got gems, right? I know all of them are the same size, but to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to make them different sizes, like different shapes and stuff, just to give it some interest, right? This Grandmaster Thanos has to put all these in, cut them, and I'm gonna make them actual stones. And actually position them afterwards as well. And if you can hear cars, that's because there's cars. So there's that. Let's quickly save. Dem gems. Grab dem gems. Thanos. Grandmaster Thanos. Because I am going to do a little bit plain, not plain modeling, but I'm going to put a plain texture in this as well, just to give it some, just to give it a nice look afterwards. Cool. Right. So I'm making this a bit too much, but to be honest, it's fine because I'm gonna have them floating in space. I think that's a very nice looking piece there. So that's okay. Says that. Let's quickly give it a quick save. So we're gonna make crystals. Let's just example this. Let's add a texture to that and call this mind. It's standard, and we're gonna get glass texture. Clear amber so we can change it easier to red. So that's a dark red, a good dark red. And that's I'm gonna reflect that to diamond because it gives a little bit more shine. Then what we do, right? Bobby do, yeah. Just click it and shift click upwards just to make a copy like that. Let's add a second texture onto it. Let's scale it down. And this texture, let's make sure it's actually inside there, will be just clear, which is fine. But we're going to add I think it'll need to be a different color because we need one that has a self-illumination on like that. Let's change it from dim glow to lampshade exterior, and then if we press F9, then we've got this really nice glowy red, but obviously we can change this down to about self on screen. Give it a shine. And also change it back down to an LCD screen. And give it a moonlight custom. And then we have this blood red. This really deep blood red gem like that. And obviously when you put that to the rest of them, it'll look really, really cool. Another trick, if you press F10 to bring up the renderer, if you bring up renderer and scroll down to here, and we select this output to glare, and we render it again, it'll have a glow to it. And obviously the glow will relate to the luminescence of the actual thing. Another thing we can, although it is still red, we can change that to red as well. Let's zoom in and see this really gorgeous red glow to it. So there's that. And obviously we need to just repeat this with all of them. So all of them are going to have 2 textures each. And obviously you can change this to whatever, because quickly show you how I made a Tesseract. Because making a Tesseract is actually really, really simple. So I'll put the Tesseract behind them, so it's just Tesseract. Because it's literally a box within a box. Which, if you've seen what a Tesseract looks like, it does look like a box within a box. I'm going to make it 15 by 15 all. 15 by 15 by 15. And every front, that's not front, left. Whatever it'll do. Front. Have this as an editable. Tesseract and the gems. Really good name, and No, we can't. Let me just scale it in about half its height, which you might think is a bit weird. But a tesseract is essentially a box within a box that repeats itself constantly within out of its own self, which is weird. But alright, see if I find a tesseract GIF to show you. Just so you can see what I mean. Which I'll zoom in on that, bring back up OBS and drag this here. See if that's actually playing. See, this is what a tesseract is, and if anything, it's a wonder to look at and stare at, and it's really, really gorgeous. Just weird. Anyway, texture. So box within a box, and obviously one box will have that texture, and the outer box will have another texture. The inner box will be the light, which, you know, is a good time, it's a clear light. And bring the self-illumination to blue, just a really light blue, like that. And change that to a television screen. Now the outer one, on the other hand, which I don't know whether to change it, but you know, no harm in trying. Rippled medium blue. And let's bring that out. And let's render it. Give it a minute to render. Looks really, really cool, doesn't it? Easy way, not easy, but better way, is to go down to liquid and just change it to clear lake, like that. Press F9. Then we have this bright, just gorgeous thing to look at. If it renders. I know my computer's slow, but Jesus. Water takes a really, really long time to render, which is why it's not advised. But, you know. There's this brilliant blue just thing that just, you know, liquid has a very, very bad time, so we can just tint it blue in F9. Then we have that. But obviously tinted will diminish light luminescence, so you can so if you change frosted, because frosted has a really nice texture to look at. It's not as hard as liquid to render, but you know, it'll do the job. So how are you guys doing? Hope everybody's been enjoying this. I got a new subscriber, yay. Now up to 34. I may in the next video, well, next not video, but next kind of thing. Just look how nice that looks. So there's a tesseract done. Let's quickly save it. Just a new addition to the things. And obviously we can select them both and rescale them both upwards so they're bigger. Didn't mean to press spacebar. I've got that, which I'm going to actually put it to the very, very back. Have it a little bit upwards, backwards, that way. And just check if everything still fits into the same screen, which it does. You know, it's just a very, very easy, quick way to make things look really nice. If you're not planning to actually, you know, sell them on as your own stuff, which, if anything's not advised. Let's quickly say that. And I'm going to cut this episode short, and I'll see you in part 2 of the Tesseract and them gems. Live show, of course. Pay-per-view. Anyway, what I was saying about subscribers in the next next video. I may give them a shout out. I can't link them in the description because I'm not good at public relations, which is weird. That's why I don't talk to a lot of subscribers, because I'm usually dead quiet and pan silent. Anyway, if you'd like me to make anything, any requests of something, I may make a couple things from the Venture Brothers next, which won't be hard because they're fairly simple, because they're very cartoonishly drawn, because they're cartoons. But I will see you in part 2 of this. Bye bye. Bye bye.